Hi and welcome back to Decoding Tarot. Today we're going to look at a close look at one of the most iconic cards in Tarot, the Fool, and how the Fool feels different across different decks. You'll see how Outwork alone completely shift your intuitive reading of a card. So we start with the Rider-Waite deck. Of course, all the other cards I'm going to show you are actually based on the Rider-Waite deck, because the Rider-Waite deck is the archetype. The first thing you'll notice about this card is number 0. So in the actual deck of tarot, this is the only card that doesn't have a number. This card can be at the start of the major arcana, or it could be the end of the major arcana. And the major arcana we actually take as a journey of the Fool through the deck. Hence it's 0, so it can really be anywhere in the major arcana. The card depicts a young traveller at the edge of a cliff, accompanied by a small dog, which represents warning and doubt about the journey he's taking. He's holding a white rose, which represents idealism, and his eyes are lifted upwards, blissfully unaware of where he's going. With him he carries some baggage. That's traditionally supposed to contain the articles that are found in the Magician, which represent the other suits of the minor arcana, the pentacles, the sword, the wand, and the cup. He has his eyes lifted upwards. He's blissfully unaware of where he's going. The feeling and energy of this card is the Fool is innocent and he's trusting, stepping into the unknown without fear or awareness of what he's doing. So the emotional tone of the card is he has naive optimism. He's not really looking where he's going. He's trusting where he's going that he's not going to come to any harm, and he's surrendering to the journey. Now traditionally the meanings of the Fool are beginnings, journeys, that can be both literal and figurative, taking risks, taking a leap of faith, naivety and exploration. The emphasis of this card is a leap of faith. So the movement is occurring without consideration of the consequences and just moving into the new journey. If we then take a look at a different deck, we go to the Light Seer's deck. Now straight away the energy of this deck feels different. The figure on the card seems to be mid-leap or maybe even dancing. There is movement, there is more light in the card, and there is joy. For instance, the yellow clothing she's wearing represents joy and happiness. So the figure feels grounded and free at the same time. There's a very lightness to this card, and this feels like embodied freedom, not blind faith into a journey into the unknown. So the key emotional tone here is playfulness and confidence in the self, and there's a purpose to that leap that she's going to do. So where Rider-Waite Smith says, I don't know what is coming, but I trust it, the Light Seer is saying, I know who I am, and I choose this path anyway. Then we can change again. We'll move into the Everyday Witch Tarot. This is a little bit more character driven than the first two we've seen. We have, say, a witch setting off on a journey. She has with her her broom, and she's also accompanied by a cat, which really takes the same purpose as the dog in the Rider-Waite. It's just the warning part of the card. But here there is a sense of preparation while embracing what is coming. The witch in the figure looks really happy she's taking this journey. It is actually a sense of purpose there. So this witch is still beginning a journey, but they are bringing their Entian skills with them. There's no naivety present here, and the key emotional tone is courage, practical magic, and optimism. This also asks, what if starting afresh doesn't mean starting from 0? So the witch here is actually taking the skills that she already has with her, rather than a naive start of a journey. Now, our final card we'll look at today is Crow Tarot. This one is different in texture and in instinct. This card depicts a young crow. He has hopped onto a floating log to float down a river, and he's trusting the current to take him to lead on his way. This fool again is not naive, but is led by instinct. He has read the signs and is following its curiosity and telling the world to show it what comes next. Tone here is animal instincts and omens and synchronicity, and then the trust in the flow. I'm not controlling the flow of the destiny, I'm joining it. So if we look at the cards side to side, Waite is showing innocence, unawareness and trust in the universe blindly. Light Seers, joyful, self-aware, conscious, making a conscious choice to take the leap. And the Everyday Witch, she's curious, prepared, and with her identity intact. And then the Crow, following nature, following instincts, and going with the flow. In each case, the full meaning is the same. The beginnings, the risks, openness, emotional, but the emotional awareness shifts depending on the view from which card. How this changes your reading. In Rider-Waite-Smith, it may be I might take a leap of faith or missing something important. With Light Seers, what is awakening a new chapter within me? The Everyday Witch, how can I explore something new while staying grounded? And the Crow, what signs are guiding me and where do I need to trust the current instead of controlling it? So the next time you work with the Fool, don't just go by the key words that you find in books. Actually feel the card. Ask yourself, is the Fool unaware? Is it liberated? Is it empowered? Or is it going with the flow? Let me know in the comments which Fool do you connect with the most. In the description I'm going to leave a little quiz which tells you what kind of Fool you are, and please let me know in the comments what answer you come up with. In the next video I'll be looking at the Magician and how that changes across decks. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much.